Welcome to WEFM's 3 p.m. News. I am your presenter, Jessica Klein. First, on the local scene. Lynch Caribbean is seeking to establish a platform within CARICOM that will foster greater security needed for stakeholders within the agriculture and maritime sectors, as well as offering agriculture and maritime insurance to St. Vincent and the Grenadines and the region. The managing director and director of the company were at hand to explain the benefits of agriculture and maritime insurance at the 22nd Eastern Caribbean Ministerial Meeting on Fisheries and Sustainable Use of Living Marine Resources at the Beachcombers Hotel Conference Room in Villa St. Vincent and the Grenadines on July 13, 2023. Minister of Agriculture, Forestry, Fisheries, Rural Transformation, Industry and Labor, Sabato Caesar, said insurance continues to play a critical role in the development of any productive sector. Minister Caesar made reference to the 32 volcanic eruptions experienced in St. Vincent and the Grenadines in 2021, one of the most devastating droughts in 15 years, and most recently, the passage of Tropical Storm Brett, which affected the agriculture sector, as signs indicating the need for coverage protection within the agriculture and fishery sector. St. Vincent and the Grenadines has now recorded the 29th homicide for 2023, following an early morning shooting in Caliacor on Tuesday, July 18th. The shooting took place in the vicinity of the Anglican Church around 8 a.m. and resulted in the death of Cameron Roberts, also known as Bigger and Shaka. According to Searchlight News, he was walking on his way to work when the incident occurred. His death brings the country's homicide count to 29 for the year of 2023. Still on the local scene, 32-year-old Leroy Coffey of Barley will spend the next 25 years in prison for the murder of his cousin, who was killed moments after an argument between them at a bar. Coffey appeared before the Serious Offences Court number 1 on July 17th, where he was convicted for several offences, including the 2021 murder of Mandraka Solomon, also a resident of Barley. He pleaded guilty on 4 counts, that being murder and possession of a firearm with intent to commit an offense, being in possession of an unlicensed firearm, and being in possession of illegal ammunition. After already spending 2 years, 2 months, and 29 days on remand, Coffey will now spend 25 years and 9 months in prison. He was also sentenced to 10 years, 3 months, and 1 day in prison for having a firearm to aid in the commission of the offense. And for not being the holder of a firearm license and possession of ammunition, he received a sentence of 1 year, 3 months, and 1 day on both counts. Both of these sentences will run alongside the murder sentence. In the region, a 26-year-old man is facing multiple charges today after allegedly shooting a woman at a bar on Spanish Town Road in Jamaica on Sunday, July 2nd, 2023. Reports identified a man as Giovanni McLeish, otherwise known as Babyface. Law officials assigned to the Hunts Bay Criminal Investigation Branch, CIB, said the accused man drove a motorcycle to the business establishment and shot a woman in the head before making his escape on the waiting bike. The woman was rushed to the hospital where she remains in serious but stable condition. Babyface is also facing charges of possession of a prohibited weapon, unauthorized possession of ammunition, and using a prohibited weapon to commit felony. The accused man was charged based on an eyewitness statement and a question and answer session in the presence of his lawyer on July 13, 2023. His court date is being finalized. Still on a regional scene, St. Lucia is among several Caribbean countries participating in TradeWinds 2023, which includes security exercises involving ground, air, sea, and cyber operations training. TradeWinds 2023 aims to expand the region's capability to mitigate, plan for, and respond to crisis while increasing regional training and interactivity, as well as fostering regional security. Outgoing U.S. Ambassador to Guyana, Sarah Ann Lynch, highlighted the importance of the 2 week exercise at Saturday's opening ceremony in the host country, Guyana. The ambassador, according to Guyana's Department of Public Information (DPI), noted that the exercises had embedded human rights and women and peace elements. In addition to St. Lucia, Antigua and Barbuda, Bahamas, Belize, Bermuda, Canada, Dominica, Dominican Republic, the United Kingdom, France, Grenada, Jamaica, Mexico, St. Kitts and Nevis, St. Vincent and the Grenadines, Suriname, and Trinidad and Tobago are among the participating countries. And on the international scene, as hundreds of Canadian wildfires burn out of control, air quality in the north and eastern US is rapidly declining. On Monday, according to Air Now, 20 US states were under air alerts, with major Canadian cities also affected. Canada has deployed federal troops to fight freshly sparked fires in the western part of the country. 2 firefighters have been reported dead during a combat of the blazes. The alerts in the US stretch from Montana in the west to New York in the east and as far south as Alabama. Health officials in Canada are also warning of medium to high smoke risk in cities across the country, including Calgary, Montreal, Quebec, and Toronto. This has been WEFM's 3 p.m. news. I have been your presenter, Jessica Klein. Join us again at 5:30 p.m. for WEFM's evening news, and we thank you for listening.